Welcome back to another episode of the Bobber Build series. I just want to thank everybody who's been leaving some comments for the names of the bikes. There's been some really good ones so far. Keep them coming. As I said before, we're going to be giving out some swag, some Martin James Design stuff if we pick the name. So make sure you leave them down in the comments. This episode, we're stripping the bike down. We're gonna get all the tins off, get the front end, rear end, get the engine pulled and the frame cleaned. I'm just gonna get right into it. Let's just strip this thing down. Getting somewhere today. Let's do a little update. Here's the main harness. Everything's here. I'm gonna completely clean it all, make it look brand new. Just went and labeled everything, just so I know exactly what direction it goes, so I can start putting me, because they have to go a specific way. There's not a lot of extra wire, and they have to, they maneuver through the frame and stuff a certain way. So it just makes it so much easier by just labeling everything. Yeah, so this is the main harness with the fuses. This is the part we're going to rewire to make that fit to the module where the new lithium battery is. And then there's just some extra stuff here, battery box. This is the rest, the front wiring. And anything I'm not powder coating is going in here. These are all the bolts that I'm powder coating. This is all powder coated parts that need to be cleaned still. And these are engine components and things that don't need anything done to them. Fork stuff, anything I'm keeping chrome. So I'm going to do a quick cleanup here, get my workspace back to square one, and then it's the engine. Okay, got the workspace organized. Got all the parts sorted out. So pretty much the bins are still labeled. These are going to be all the parts that are getting powder coated. These parts are also getting powder coated. I got to pull the reflectors and stuff off. I'm going to use the parts cleaner. Anything that needs to be sandblasted, will be sandblasted. This is all the paint stuff, and everything has to be cleaned up here. Some of the new parts are here, and a lot of other new parts, tires, and then this is everything electrical related and anything that we don't need to touch that's staying stock. This is all the nuts and bolts that have to be powder coated. And the only thing that's left is a few of the oil lines, the swing arm, and the engine. But before I pull the engine, I'm going to remove the rocker boxes. I'm going to pull the lifters, tappet covers, get the starter out, get as much as I can out, and then we're going to pull the engine at once. And I'm going to use this engine hoist like I did in my last build, and I'm gonna hang the motor so I can prep it, clean it, degrease it, and get it ready for paint. So yeah, let's pull this engine. Okay, little update. I'm getting really close to pulling this engine. Okay, I got the starter out, primary cover out. I've done a lot of work on the Dynas in the Street Glide. This is the first time I've ever done work on a Sporty, so it was a little tricky for me to figure out how this all popped off, but I got it figured out. Next up, I just have to remove the tappet covers, and what else do I got to get out here? I think that's pretty much it. The horn, I just removed the kickstand, and oh, then the stabilizers for the engine, get both of those out, and then I'm just gonna pull the swing arm and move the engine. I just need a hand for that. Yeah, then I can start getting this frame cleaned. Okay, I got my friend Adam coming over. He's going to give me a hand pulling this engine. We're going to get it pulled out and put on the cherry picker so I can start getting ready to prep and clean and paint it. So let's just pull this thing out. Okay. I think you just gotta.
Because you want to lift this up so you can paint it, right?
Yeah, but that's why last time what I did was I used this metal. Okay. All right, we have a frame. Bike's completely stripped down. Engine is just sitting there in place. Gonna end this episode here. Next episode, we're gonna be doing a full cleaning of the frame, get the engine spotless, taped off, and we're gonna paint the engine and hopefully put it back in the bike. That's the plan for the next episode. And then moving on is gonna be all powder coating the parts, and this bike's gonna start getting put back together. Thanks to everybody who's been subscribing. Make sure you guys subscribe if you wanna follow this build. Also, keep putting names in the comments of whatever you think this bike should be called. I'm going to be giving away a Martin James Designs package for whoever I pick for naming this bike. And I don't know when. It's going to be in a while, so just in the next 3 or 4 episodes. So keep on adding. I want to try to get as many names as I can. Yeah, that's going to be it. So make sure you guys tune in to the next one. Thanks for watching.